When you're casing out businesses to buy, I've got a complete list of due diligence questions, which I'll give you as part if you decide to do the coaching program. Remember, I don't give a shit whether you do my coaching program or not. I don't need your money. And if I don't like you in the coaching program, you're out and there's no refunds. However, some due diligence questions to ask owners. The first thing you're going to do when you're talking to a prospective purchaser, a prospect, not a suspect. Remember, a lot of these sellers will be tire kickers. They'll waste your time, but some are serious as selling. I've told you the magic statements that they'll ask. How soon can we do the deal? You know that it's hot. Have they got major health issues or their significant others got major health? You know that it's a prospect, not a suspect. But the first things that they'll be talking about is they're going to be talking. Listen, write down notes. Today we've got voice to AI. Record the whole thing. Get a summary. What's their business like? Is it growing? Are they getting new clients? Do they advertise? Why are they selling? What are they going to do after the sale? If it's money, what are they going to do with the money? What's important to them in the selling process? What does their ideal buyer look like? Have they ever had a valuation of the business? How much do they think their business is worth? How did they calculate it? Will they be willing to remain in the business after the sale and remain as consultant or a partner? For how long? You want them at least in the business for 3 to 6 months afterwards. A few years would be great, depending on how dependent the revenue of the business is on them. Assuming that the deal makes sense, how soon do they want to sell? Have they tried selling the business before or listed it or had any other offers? If yes, why didn't it work out? Does the business have a place where you can sleep? Remember, you're serious about the business. You're going to go in there. This is a live or breathe, do or die program. If that isn't for you, turn me off. Never follow me again. Do they have any interested other parties in the business? Do they own the property? What rent do they pay themselves? And how does that equate in terms of a yield percentage? Do they want to keep it or sell it as well? Have they had a valuation done on the freehold or the property? Or when was it? Could be an old valuation. How much do they think the property's worth? What's the structuring? Usually it's owned through their super, these mum and pop businesses. Have any of the owners, not just the owner you're talking to, but even the partners, have they been involved in any litigation, had any sanctions involved, criminal convictions? Who represented them? Who were their lawyers? Tells a lot about them. Can they send us their leases? Some other things as well. Do they offer specialized services or, how much of their revenue is made up of specialized services? How easy is the vendor to replace? That's what you want to know. What's their fee structure? Who sets their fee structure? Do they set their own fee structure? Is it low, average, or high? There's a bunch of other questions. I'm not going to go into it in detail. I'm keeping these videos short. If you want to learn more, follow me.